Good afternoon, everyone. Today is January the 11th, 2026, and here I am, Sharice, coming to you today. I've been meaning to do this video, and many of you may already know that I am going through a little bit of a health issue, and my plan was to do the demonstrations and things for our Creative Seeking God group as we walk in faith, doing the different things that we do in the group. And unfortunately, because of the illness, I have not been able to make a video to do that. But I am determined to come on today to tell you about the things that we're going to be doing. So we're going to continue in the same vein that we've done years before. But I just want to go over a couple of things just so that you'll know what is expected in our group. I offer many, many things within the group so that you can share creatively. All of the things that are offered here can be done digitally as well as hands on. I think it's a wonderful thing for you all to do. First of all, for this year, our year's devotional is 100 Days of Living Deeply Rooted, which I used as a picture sitting here of my journal book. And you can also do this, you can get this book on Kindle. So you can do it on a Kindle and write your things out on your own or put your notes on Kindle. You don't necessarily have to do a physical book if you don't want to. And I thought that was neat because that gives you an opportunity to still participate, even if you do not want to do a physical book. I like the physical book, although it's challenging right now because I'm not able to use my left arm. But I'm grateful to God that I can still use my right one. So I still do some of it. It just takes me longer. Now, that's what we normally do a devotional. We've been doing that for years. So I just this one is called 100 Days of Living Deeply Rooted. Now, the ladies have been so faithful as to keeping the group updated and all the things that you have. The prompts are there. We ask that you come in. Of course, if you did one physically, you can do a picture or just come on and say, I've done day one and maybe share a thought under the days where you see where it says day 1 through 10 or whatever, letting us know that you're keeping up. And don't get stressed. You don't have to do it within the 100 days. You have all year to work on it. As you can see, I've just completed the devotional for last year. I would have been done the last week of December. However, I was not able to do any of that type of work, because of my illness. But I'm thankful to God that I was able to do it this month, and I did complete December's. And sometimes you do carry over. It's not meant to make it tiresome or yoke around your neck. It's meant to enjoy your time with the Lord. And I can truly say I enjoyed my devotional time. Also, we're continuing with our monthly coloring theme, where we're using the rest of our favorite hymns, and we're also using another coloring book, Creative Haven, Wish You Were Here. And you get the page number that you're working on and you color it. And you have 2 pages per month, one for the favorite hymns and the other one, We Wish You Were Here, coloring book. And you get to color and do it the colors any way you want. And that's for those in the group who love coloring. I'm one of those. I do love to color. I'm a little slow right now, but I'm grateful to God that when I get an opportunity to color. We're also continuing on, and I hope I'm not going too fast, with our monthly scripture journaling. Last year we did different verses. This year we're actually doing a book of the Bible. And so for the first part of the year, we are in the book of Jonah. So in January, you should be working on journaling the book of Jonah. Now you get to choose how you journal it, whether you do it in a Bible, whether you create index cards, whether you do it in a journal of sorts. You can choose some verses. You can do whatever you want to journal one. But you're going to spend time in that particular book of the Bible and journal your thoughts. You get to choose what you do for journaling. We would love you to share it in the group each month, your journaling of what you do. You get to choose. You don't have to do all of the things. You get to choose which one you want to do. The next one that we're working on is our scrapbook memory from the last month. So each month, for instance, for the month of January, you would do a scrapbook. That's a continuation from last year. You would do a scrapbook page or two, or how many you want to do, from the previous month's memories. So in January, you'll be doing your memories from December. February, your memories from January, and on and on and on. You get an opportunity to do that. And we're continuing. That's a cool thing. We're also continuing with our junk journaling. Now, junk journaling, you get the junk journal as many pages as you want. You can continue with the journal that you had last year. I'm still working in my journal. I had my journal made. I made it thick, so I won't go to a new junk journal until I complete the one I have. So that is definitely something that you can do. Also continuing is our glue book. And this month we're working on a vision page. So those of you who like the glue paper, like the glue things, make collages, this is for you. You can do one digital, you can do junk board. All of this can be done digitally. It also can be done with paper. I'm a paper girl. Some may not be. You can still do it. Now, this is a continuation of what we did last year. Now, our new things for this year is what I'm here to talk about. We have two new things that we're doing in the group. One is called the Gratitude Journal. And I really meant to come on, like I said, and give you an example. Lord willing, when my arm heals, and we're praying that the Lord will grant it and that things will be back to normal and I'll be able to use it. If not, I'll be finding another way to do it. But I will give you examples of your gratitude journal. Now, you can make a journal, you can make an index card. Remember, this is your creative group where you work creatively and you can decide how you want to do it. I will give examples and of how to do a gratitude journal, and most likely I will put an example of someone else who's done one in our group, just so that you can have an example for the month of January. And I'm encouraging you to do that. We usually do them around Thanksgiving time, but I've decided to do it for the whole to do it, excuse me, for the entire year. So I want to encourage you to do a gratitude journal for the entire year. You can do it daily, you can do it weekly, but each month you should be being thanking God for what is going on, whatever way you choose to do it. I told you in the past, I have a jar where I put things that the Lord does unexpectedly, that He provides, and I put it in the jar. So there are things that you can do. You just must share. You don't have to share all the things you're thankful for, but you can share the process that you chose to use, what book you're going to use. It'd be great to do that. And so that would be a wonderful thing. That's the new thing. The second new thing is that last year we had the Be Still cards that, and Donna was running that particular one where we would pass out and mail out or give out. We would color the card and give it out. This year I decided to do giving of cards, which is basically a greeting card. Now you have one or two choices. You can make your greeting card or you can go buy greeting cards. Now I believe people have you don't have to make greetings, you can make them out of construction paper. It's your greeting card. But the key to this is that at least out of the entire year, you will send out 12 greeting cards to someone. The idea about this is giving cards. Now, at least one, take a picture, okay, of what your greeting card look like, and then send it out. Now, my goal was to give you examples of that by me doing different greeting cards, making them, and showing you that you don't have to go out and spend a lot of money. You may have paper and pretty good gift wrapping paper and things. There's so many things that you can do to make cards beautiful, and cards are not generic. You can do many, many different things with a greeting card. But the key is to give it to someone. Now, what I did last year was I sat down and made a list of the number of months, and I did the raffle copter, and I would hit the raffle copter, and whatever number came up, that's who card it would be for the month, and sent it to people. So I made a list of people first, and that way, and then I would just send it to them. So it's a card that you're going to make, or even if you could buy a card, you can buy blank cards. You can buy cards that have sentiment on it and fix them up. There's so many things you can do, but be creative and be encouraging to someone else. So those are the things that we're doing in our Creatively Seeking God group. But we're seeking God through different measures and we're sharing it. Yes, we share it here in the group, but I encourage you to share what you're doing with other people. Share what you're doing to encourage them to seek the Lord and allow the Lord to work through you as you do this. Now, these are fun activities to do. And I hope that you're enjoying them. I tend to do most of them. Lord willing, I'll be able to get back to doing most of them because I enjoy them. They relax me. But I want to remind you that you're not required to do all of them. We ask that you at least choose one and participate as a participant in the group and do one of them. If you want to do all of them, that's great. Choose what you like to do. I thought I've given you many choices and many places to share. Well, I just want to come on and let you know what the expectation is and what we want done. I'm looking forward to seeing your work and your creativity. As I did last year, I am going to continue with everything that I've listed is what we do in the group. But if you do something else creatively during the month, such that make you may make paper dolls, you may do something creative. We ask you to share it, your creative thing that you did, and every month I will select someone to be the featured person of what they created that month. I'm looking forward to putting up a new picture. So I hope you do something creative, whatever it may be. Share your creativity in the group. Well, that's all I had to say to you today. And Lord willing, I will be back very soon to do our work and share creatively again. I appreciate each one of you, and I'm so thankful for you participating in our group. You have a wonderful, wonderful day.